fake.
Who knows what these two go together? Why do they go together?
Because you need a driving license to drive a car.
What starts a car? A license or a key? A key.
Right, come on, you two at the back. Listen. Don't do a joke, just listen carefully.
So, that's your key.
Is it?
So, how many of you...
What?
Yeah. I'm happy with that. So to cross over the road stuff.
Taking notes, it's important information.
So, how many of you have ever looked at parents' car, siblings' car, any car that you usually sat around you and thought, I wish I could take that for a spin right now. Like, I wish I could. You have. You have. You have. You have.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you have. Sam, you
What
have.
the key is around.
Calvin, maybe you have. You guys probably have. So,
you actually send it.
the next thing I ask you is rural crime. We live in quite a rural area. Maybe you borders don't. Maybe from the mean streets of Bolton, some of you. So it doesn't really matter. But what I'm trying to tell you is. Right, I just remembered what's on the other side of this whiteboard and I'm going to link it back. So, what I'm saying to you is we live in a rural area where rural is good so you can get away with crime. More. Not get away with crime, but more so. So what I'm saying is, it's a lot less likely you get caught. But then again at the same time, everybody has a price. So if you get caught, what I'm saying is, who knows what this is?
Is that Jake? Around and find out.
Right. So who thinks stealing someone, not stealing, like they don't know, but they would be that mad. Who knows how bad stealing your parents' car is on here?
Pretty bad, I would say.
Somewhere near the middle.
No, I'd say the top.
Between the middle and the top.
So here's killing someone, here's accidentally killing someone,
What are you stealing?
and here's
Car.
stealing a 2,200 jazz.
Okay, that's a little bit higher, surely.
No, it's a bit lower than that.
Actually, it is 100.
On the Jazz.
No, but it's the parents' car.
So,
Close car.
let's say you've done it. You've got off the drive, you're away. Next thing you know, policeman sees you there.
Boys and girls have to-
Or, it doesn't even have to be that. You break down. That's what the issue is. Anything could arise, and it leads to them finding out. Everyone's a price though. We'll remember that, we'll come back to it. I applied for the provisional license today.
What did you think?
15 and 9 months.
16 and 9.
15 and 9 months.
Is it?
Yeah. You can all apply for it now.
I'm gonna get mine.
Anyway,
You're up for that.
Jake, you got a bit of a situation on your joggers.
was that? Right, I've actually not been for a week yet, but I really need one, so that is just water, I can confirm. Calvin!
He's got a weather
Absolute
Who poured it?
idiots.
Who poured it? Right, you both search, it's not my issue. Anyway. What was I talking about? Right. Coke. Coca-Cola. What's the most commonly asked questions when you ask for a Coke? What's the most common reply?
Diet or something.
Is Pepsi in it?
Oh.
No.
Coke and Pepsi. Give me some more examples.
7-Up and Sprite.
Do you want ice in it?
Messi and Ronaldo.
Tango and
Right, hang
Fanta.
on. One more.
Dr. Pepper.
And
It's like they're opposites. They're not
What?
opposites, but like you know what I mean.
Tango and Fanta.
Yeah, let's do a non-drink as well.
What?
Alcohol and water.
That's a drink.
Oh, that's a real downgrade.
Oh my.
Going in asking for a vodka and
And we
go.
could-
Water on
And
it.
Ferrari, Formula One, NASCAR. We could go on for hours, couldn't we?
NASCAR?
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
these are some of the biggest brands you've ever seen. These are some of the richest people you've ever seen, I guess. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, actually, talk amongst yourselves. Think of some more and shout them out
I
loud.
didn't think Sprite was a person. Am I mistaken? I probably am.
Yeah, it must be.
You might be.
Mr. Sprite. You must
I
have
bet,
been
I
at
bet there
school.
is such a person.
I don't think he started Sprite then, mate. Right, Mr. 7-Up. You have to put numbers in your name.
So,
You can't
when
show
you
them.
go to, someone says, Cristiano Ronaldo, 7-Up or Sprite, Coke or Pepsi, Lamborghini Ferrari, what do you answer?
European.
You all have a clear answer to these, don't you?
Yeah.
Unless you're not into football, then you don't. Or you're not into cars, or whatever. But you all have a clear answer, don't you? To at least one of these.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know why? And do you know why these are the biggest companies?
Wow.
What was the word?
Competition.
Who knows what that is?
It's where you get people to either agree with one thing or another, separate to either side.
Go on, Felix.
So I was going to say, strong answer.
Yeah.
You
Right.
definitely know
Like the
this.
Pepsi advert where he gets 2 Coke cans and he stands on them to reach the Pepsi
It's a very
button.
good advert, see?
Yeah.
So, who knows how we can apply this to help ourselves? Don't look at it like that. No, not in whatever Felix is thinking. What I'm saying is we've got to turn everyone against each other.
Dog eat dog.
And then reach
get
the
you-
rewards, mate.
The dollar, not just the dollar, the dollar, the dollar.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
That many dollars.
When
$2.
you want to be as big as these guys.
Dollar cube.
I did have a good point for that, but I completely forgot it. I didn't write it down. I planned to sort it the other day. We'll have a 2-minute recess
How
now.
do you use it to get the dollar?
Find out after the break.
So let's say you're one thing. Let's say you and Max both start a company, and you go everyone with an accent in it. Actually, no, because you've got an accent in. Everyone now in their name is just a twat. Yeah, so let's just go with that. That will be your brand logo. And Max's name will be Max. Max's brand name will be Max Jordan Felix. Anyone with an M in the name. And then he'll come out with anyone with an F in the name is a massive whatever, this, that, and the other. And then you're at war. And people will pick the better side because they'll just know what it is.
That was an awful explanation.
Isn't it cool that you can teach a lesson while walking out the classroom?
Yeah, it's pretty cool
That's
actually.
awesome.
You can just not come back now.
Yeah.
No, he's back. You pushed the wrong door.
He came through. Yes, it did.
Okay.
Okay.
No peaking Lawrence. Legal. Legal. Is that you, Jake?
Because the other side said illegal.
No. So,
This was necessary, Max.
is it legal to do something illegal if you don't get caught? Would that make it legal?
Of course.
So you think if you don't get caught, it's legal?
Well, it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant.
You
The
think
prob-
it's irrelevant?
The problem was
You think
the
it's-
problem
hold
of
on,
whether or
hold
not
on, hold on,
something's
hold
legal
on,
only matters
hold
if
on.
you get caught.
Wait a second. What's the most, what are, I'm going to pick 5 people and you're each going to tell me the most horrific thing you could ever think of. Felix, you're first. What's the most horrific thing you could do to someone?
Like, chop them into small pieces. Oh, no, I've got a better
No, chop into small pieces. Ollie, now you.
Me?
Yeah.
What's the better one?
Put them in one of those like bronze bowls that you heat up.
Oh my god.
And like when they scream, it like makes a ball sound.
Yeah.
Put them,
Stop there.
put them in one of those big blue like barrels, and then chuck some like little safety pins in there and roll them down a hill.
Oh,
Oh,
that's quite a good one.
Yeah.
Like that, those hills that they like chase the cheese.
Any more? Anyone else got one? Calvin?
I have one, man.
Go on, Zach.
No comment. It's life skills.
Max?
Nuclear war.
Oh yeah, that's a good one actually.
No, we'll go on a
That's
small
not a
scale.
sudden,
We'll go
but-
Nuke their house mouse. That's a good one.
Kill family.
Right, we've only got 4 actually, we'll just do murder. It's easy.
Fun thing is, you could actually do all of these,
Yeah, you could.
like to
So-
one person.
But if you don't get caught, is it?
Let's say this guy
Seems really happy.
Let's say this guy picked the numbers for each of these. That'll be 2, 3, 4,
That top one.
5.
It's very neat. this.
Apparently it is, yeah.
That's a one-handed tier. That's a beauty.
Is it illegal if he was to do that to these 5 young children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Spin around again.
There's 2 2s and no 1s.
No, the top.
Top one's on.
That's cool. Anyway, so this lovely chap, we'll call him
Gerald.
Calvin, decides to kill this man's entire family. He decides to pin barrel him. He decides to chop up him. He decides to bull torture him. And he decides to murder him. Is it all legal?
Did the police know?
Find out.
No one knows. There are 6 people that know. There are 5 of them. And there's 1.
It's illegal, but it doesn't matter
It doesn't matter.
because it's irrelevant.
It doesn't matter.
If you commit a crime,
Let's
and
start putting
if
names
you
on
commit a
these people.
crime and the police don't, I'm not saying it's good, but if you commit a crime and the police don't find out, then whether or not it's legal is irrelevant.
We'll call this one Isla.
Wait, what's happening to her? Oh no, our family's dying,
I
aren't
know. Actually, no, we'll call this one. This 1-year-old dear. It's not a family.
Your dog.
It's not a family.
they? Don't do it.
Yeah. Is it, does it still not matter?
Hannah?
If they were to. If they
What's
were
happening to
to-
Hannah?
If someone was to pin barrel Hannah, and someone was to.
Is
chop
that someone
up,
me?
And chop up Isla, and someone was to bull torture Jamie.
You never asked, does it matter? That'd be funny. You never asked, does it matter? You said, is it
Psychopath.
legal or illegal?
Yeah.
It's illegal. But if the
So it
police
is
don't-
illegal
If the
now?
police don't find out, then whether or not it's legal is irrelevant. That's all I'm trying to say.
He does have a point on it.
It's irrelevant if that happens, then, is it?
If the police don't
It's
find
irrelevant.
out, if the police, no, not that the thing is irrelevant, but
No.
whether or not it's legal is irrelevant.
I've got your take on that, Ollie.
Come on then.
And as a life skills teacher, that is my job to.
Keep it disclosed. Cannot show it outside the
disclose
class.
it to anybody.
I think
Unless
Jake's
I
an
feel I
undercover
really
cop,
have to.
Could be.
Jake, are you an undercover member of the British Police Force?
He's seeking them out when they're young before they turn old.
Seeking them out when they're young, Zach. Is that a phrase you want to work with today?
If you really want to go there, you can explain it to me. I'm sure you know about it.
That's quite alright.
Yeah.
But my next thing we're going to work with is anybody got anything on their bucket list? I want at least 10 points. What? Right. Has anyone
Right.
got anything?
What,
Have you got
on the
anything
bucket list?
on your bucket list?
On the bucket list, yeah, you won't like this, but I want to buy a static caravan.
God. Miss, why don't you start by renting one for a week and see how you feel at the end
I
of
don't
it?
want it to be right here, Jake, strangely. I'd like to be a bit further afield.
Why don't you like go to a nice country?
Have you ever stayed in a static caravan?
I stay in them all the time, I love them, absolutely. You know, I'm a big camper. It's a modest little thing, isn't it? Modest little
It's not a
tree.
tent. That's fine.
Yeah, but you can't go and stay in this tent now,
Well,
it's
yeah,
too cold.
Try fitting a static caravan on the back of your car, miss. Or in a rucksack. It's not going to happen.
The whole point of having a static caravan is you drive in your car to it and all your stuff's there.
When you
All
buy
you
a
have to
house.
do is
Why do you
just
buy a
take
house?
your clothes.
Right, anyway,
Oh,
enough gypsying around.
Why would you buy
That's-
something that has all the features of something that's supposed to move around?
Ollie, what's
which
on your
ability
bucket
it
list?
can move? I want to go to Atrani in Italy.
Try it, Ellie.
Atrani, it's a town on the coast and it's very nice.
Italy.
That does sound quite nice.
It's very nice.
Any more for any more? Zach?
I'd like to visit the Dead Sea actually. That looks quite fun.
That's a good one.
Are you going to go swimming it?
Yeah.
Sounds a bit dead.
It's really good for your skin.
I'd like to,
It's really
I'd like
weird
to
as
drink
well.
some of it.
I don't think that would be very nice.
See how it goes.
Felix, can I have one?
Oh, he already gave you this. Did you-
Come back to me.
Points? Matt Reedy.
The milk.
Mad really?
Yeah. I think we should start making things that aren't going to make it interesting.
Do you have anything on your bucket list, Jenny?
No.
That's a shame. I want to learn to play the banjo, Jake.
Yeah, well, we'll come back to
That's
that. Felix, have you got one yet?
I've got some
No.
Q-tips.
Max?
So the
Because I
ban-
bought my husband.
I don't actually have a banjo.
No?
I'll
Nothing?
bring you one later.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be very nice. Have a
hundreds
saxophone
could have gone
as
bench
well.
press.
Yeah, it is.
Pending.
Banjo and a saxophone, yeah.
Wonder if you could play them both at once. It's worth thinking about.
Sam?
To go to all the countries in Europe.
Ever been to Ukraine, Sam? I'd like to go there.
No.
When it all dies down, I'd like to go to that.
Yeah.
Actually, the southern coast of Crimea is
Okay.
supposed to be really nice. It's Russia there.
What's one of yours, Jake?
Big boot. Well, we all know it's at the top. But, other than that, and 1K in a day.
Okay,
Yeah. So funny. No, go on, share it with the class. No, go on. Okay. Who wanted to visit us, Sam? Sam White.
How many more do we need? 3?
3 more.
3 more. Come on, Max.
Can't think
What
of
do you want to do?
Calvin, what do you want to do?
I don't know, leave the school.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
2 more. Who's not giving me one? Max.
earn 100 acres of land.
What did you say?
100.
You know, Max, you could, if you had about 20 quid, You can do that really easily right now. Just be out in the outback in the middle of nowhere. You wouldn't really be able to do much with it. You'd
One
never
more,
be
who's
able
not
to
giving me
do
one? Jenny, I need one thing on your bucket list.
To fly. Doesn't it realistic?
it. Yeah.
Right, that's probably the last one you pull out.
You can't be doing that.
Falling. Falling's quite
How about you pick one?
Why would you show that to
Okay, just make that a golf cart.
You want a golf car?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool actually.
on the golf cart.
Drift golf cart.
Oh, Scandi Flick.
You just
mate.
ruined the
Scandi
ground.
Flick
How
was
could
quite
you?
high. Do you think you can do that?
Hmm?
You reckon you could Scandi Flick a golf cart?
There's a Scandi for it.
Okay.
You know where you go into like a big open area and you like drift to the side.
So which one of these do you think are going to be hard to?
Spins you 180 and you just keep going back.
So which one of these do you think are going to be hard to do in 40 years' time? Which do you think would be undoable?
New Zealand will be underwater. Static caravans will all have been, phased out.
They probably will, probably quite bad for the environment.
Yeah. Dead Sea will have gone.
Something will go wrong with it, I'm sure what not, I don't know.
Wait, what? 100
kg bench press.
100 kg.
That won't change.
We'll have a different system of measurement. At that
No,
point. Visit all the countries. Europe won't be a thing anymore.
I'm sure you can do that in 40 years.
The K in a day won't even pay for a bag of crisps.
to be fair.
Leave this school will shut down.
100 acres of land.
No.
No, because
Too many
Amazon have
people
bought it all.
will
Amazon
use
owns
it.
it, A drifted golf cart, you won't be able to because, well, unless it's electric, it will be,
And who wants to drift an electric vehicle?
there you go.
So, that brings me swiftly on to not my next point, but my previous question that I just didn't show you. What was acceptable in the 80s that isn't now?
Smoking in a public place.
Give that. Drink driving.
Well, I don't know, Max.
Yeah.
If you're careful about it.
Acid.
What?
Acid.
No, it was illegal by then.
No, they were selling it for like £2 at
1960.
Really?
60.
Wow.
I don't see TikToks of it.
Right, what else was it? Mr. McCallum, what do you reckon was acceptable in the 80s that maybe wouldn't be now?
Misogyny.
But wouldn't be acceptable now.
That's a good
Frowned
one.
upon now.
There's loads of things that people did in the
Gary Litter.
80s. Well, no, because Gary Litter, that was sort of early 80s. But I mean, if you were a woman and you went out walking around, men used to drive past wolf whistle in their cars, or builders used to shout at them, that sort of thing. They did, but it's not acceptable anymore.
It's someone else who's written this, yeah, no, you're right. Builders? Yeah, you're not allowed builders anymore.
We're not allowed to heckle. They're not allowed to heckle women in that
You know they
way
can
anymore.
3D print houses now?
Hmm?
You can bring a lorry along and it pumps concrete out of a little nozzle. You can 3D print your house.
Builders being builders, Jim will fix it. Drinking and driving, smoking in public. Any more?
Misogyny.
Concord would still be acceptable now. Just we've wisened up.
The USSR.
Anyway.
When did it dissolve?
91.
So, can we find the problem with each of these? What's the problem with smoking in public?
Bad for the people. You know why you're not allowed to do it on planes anymore?
Why?
Because they didn't like spending so much money on filtering the air out. So actually, planes used to have better air quality when you were allowed to smoke in them. Then they banned smoking and stopped filtering the air anywhere near as much.
Public health is what we're worried about when it comes to smoking. Drink driving.
walls and cars.
You
And
get a granny trying to cross the road.
Fuming it.
Skill.
There was this idea I had the other day that actually when you go through driving tests, they see how good you are to one bit, and then two, and then three, and then at some point they've got to call that one there, maximum being like 6, and wherever they call it is your legal driving limit. So yeah, just an idea.
that's not big. Pretty good.
What was wrong with Jim will fix it?
What's wrong with Scarborough?
Well,
Horrible then.
What was wrong with Jim will fix it?
Horrible.
it's
Who
not
knows?
just
Who doesn't know what Jim will fix it was?
Be honest.
So we all know what Jim will fix it was. No? No, how do I explain this?
Jim can't fix everything, Jake.
So Jimmy Savile was an icon of his time. He was a top-notch celebrity.
Right, can I just say something there though? That he was famous during his time, but people did suspect that there was something going on with him.
People
Oh, like
suspect
George
things
Michael?
of everything.
Yeah, because he was always really creepy. So if you're like a normal person, you'd think, oh, he's really creepy. Do you know what I mean?
Anyway, he did a kids' TV show called Jim will fix it.
No, it wasn't a kids' TV
Well,
program.
well-
It was an adult. It was like a Saturday night TV
For
along the
children.
same. On the same kind of thing as like Ant and Jack, it was that sort
Yeah.
of thing. So it wasn't a kids' program. Saturday
And then
night TV
these kids
program.
would write in and say, "Dear Jim, please can you fix it for me so that I'm no longer in such dire need of this, that and the other."
I don't want to keep correcting you, but it was adults as well. It wasn't just kids. Sometimes
It
it was
was
kids.
mostly kids there.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
And pussing.
Adrian.
It was anybody. Jim will fix it. Was for anybody.
Well, let's just say
Jim will
really
fix
did
anything.
it for the kids. But more so than he did anyone else. Anyway, what Jim did was he did not very nice things to people after, during, maybe before the show. Things people didn't like and people didn't consent to in any form whatsoever. And he just wouldn't hold back. And that's why he is no longer acceptable in modern day.
He's also dead.
And he's dead.
It's quite an important detail, isn't it?
Yeah, well, builders being builders. Everyone knows what builders are like. You know, they're just labourers. But why can't they just be builders? Give me one example.
Bad for the economy.
No, give me one example
It is.
of something a very typical builder would say. Think you work with them.
Hellfire.
But the modern day builders are very.
Hellfire.
No.
Where are the fags?
Where are the fags?
Sunshine.
In what way do they mean that, Felix?
Sure.
Darling.
In what way do they mean that?
Oh, it could be two ways, Jake.
It could.
It could mean the tobacco products.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it could mean the
Homosexuals.
derogatory slur
Yeah.
that spells F-A-G-G-O-T-S.
Yeah.
Plural form.
Where are the fags? We'll look back to that in a second. Wow, I really hope you visit all continents, countries in Europe, Sam.
Well, I got the protein bar.
Just be a big hole in the ground.
No way.
That's my prediction for Europe. That's our future. He wants to leave the European
Right.
Union.
Who has ever, what's that thing in maths called where you, like,
Or find factorisation.
factories? Right, we're doing factory.
Oh god.
How can you fax tree that?
Can you make the G more G looking? It's Y.
Face.
There we go.
Tobacco. We'll go modern with this.
I don't know where you're going with this, Jake.
I don't think they-
Where do we stem out?
Normally the other way, but you're gonna
No, that's fine.
Don't do
Gays.
this. It's perfectly acceptable.
Lady. Gays.
Lady boys.
Hang on. So,
Sorry.
back to something I said earlier, maybe I didn't, I just thought it.
You know, Joe, that clock is wrong.
Oh yeah.
How long do we have?
It's 52 now.
Oh.
It's like 13 more minutes and 10 to 11.
Right,
Jabba.
fags can mean two things. Tobacco could mean a million things, but the two we've gone with is cigarettes and vapes. Has anyone here ever tried one of these new vape pens? No one?
I would hugely responsible.
Go on, me and Mr. McCallum won't say a word. Secret will be safe with us. I've tried one.
That's what we would say. Smoke break.
I've tried one before.
9 times.
Never again.
Smoke break.
9 times, Jake. 9 times.
So, who is? Go on, just raise your hands if you tried a vape. No one's gonna have a go at you. Go on.
Put your finger up.
What?
Zach, I know you've got your finger
What?
up. What about you, Fox? You
Don't-
never tried a vape? Never? Jenny, ever tried a vape? Put your hand up if you have. Yeah, that's a hand up. No. Sam? So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, Calvin, I was looking. 9. 9 of us.
No way.
30.
No. Never.
No?
No.
No? Never? Never?
Never ever.
Never?
Once.
Once?
Don't recommend.
Yes or no?
Oh,
Maybe
are we
cough a
being?
little bit.
Are we being honest?
A little bit?
Are we being? Are we
Yes,
being
sir.
honest?
No?
Wait, are we supposed to be honest?
Yeah.
Kelvin? Kelvin? Yes or no?
Well, he was a lady boy. No.
Lady
How
boy?
many answers did we have?
A lady boy.
4.
I don't know, actually, I'm just going.
4 people.
4 is a nice number.
That's quite a nice number.
You know, the square
Anyway.
root of 4 is 2.
What this
That's
brings me
very
back
true.
to, or maybe I didn't say it, I said
So does not.
it's actually no, we'll carry on expanding here. We won't carry on.
Who is a lady boy?
So,
What is going on?
you guys would rather pick this over that. What would you rather pick? This or that?
Oh god.
Lady boy.
In what way?
Any way you want.
Lady gays. Personally.
Gay. Anyway, Felix has made a decision for the many. Wish you hadn't said that because it's going to seem very weird for us to my right voice to say. If you're going to do something right, do it right. If you're going to do something, do it right. Okay? So you may think, where does this link in?
Oh god.
What does more damage?
Ooh, cigarette.
I'll say vape.
How do we know?
No, because the tar.
No, because vape definitely does more.
No, vape's got like
It's got more nicotine.
syrup stuff in it.
Anyway, let's just
Fills
say
your
that
lungs
does
with
do
maple
more
syrup, that's
damage.
what it does.
So, the
Go watch out.
Mm.
Makes your voice really deep.
whatever. Anyway,
For real.
so damage versus fun. We'll put that about
Damage.
here. We'll put that about here. So if you're going to do something, do it properly. Pick the latter. And
What about the other side, Jake? Mind sharing.
I reckon it doesn't.
you pot.
So if we were doing
Damage?
Oh god.
Can I pick the other?
You weirdo, Jake.
I was going to say, Jake, I don't think the one on the left would be much fun for you.
Has anyone got any experience to tell me about Lady Gaze and how it's fun it is compared to Damage? No? I'll just draw a line somewhere
What about the other one?
there.
The other one is quite a lot of damage.
Do it right, we've got to see both of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, that makes me look bad. Not from experience, by the way, so if I'm wrong, tell me. Might laugh at you.
What is going on?
But anyway,
57.
all that we learned from one singular word. Let's get one more word. Mr. Khan, give us a word.
A word for what?
Anything.
What, any word?
Any word?
A word that
Compromise.
compromise.
That's a good word.
That's a good
That's a
one.
good one. Could be so much.
I spelled that right.
Compromise.
I don't know
What's
what to
that?
do. Compromise.
Promise.
Both sides walk out.
Swap the first
Yeah,
letter.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
the first letter.
Annoyed. Because
Cambridge
if one
not
side
first
walks out
language.
going, yes,
Money.
it's not a good
Anyway.
compromise.
So,
Both go yes.
who's ever
But the other
compromised
side is
recently?
going, I have.
What?
Have you compromised recently?
Yes.
Goffy, it's what you compromised with.
Felix is
In
compromised.
what way?
A compromise is like, I want to sit there, Felix wants to sit there, we'll meet halfway and we'll sit there.
Oh.
Yeah.
What with?
How come you're sitting closer to where you are?
Everything.
Yeah.
So what's your wants versus what the other person wants? What are you compromising with?
You know, Felix answered first, so I
He
think
knows.
you should ask him.
So, what are you compromising with then?
On a cold, windy night on Saturday, Jake was going, "Ooh, try this cigarette, try it." I said, "No,
What's this about,
I'll have
Felix?
beer instead."
Is this a dream?
That's not a compromise.
Not compromising, it's you
I didn't
getting
see
your
you on
way.
Saturday night. Saturday night I was revising.
What are you on about, Felix? Why are you making up stories?
I'm giving you an
Weirdo.
example.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth.
He
You and
doesn't
Zach
know.
were finding damage to fun ratios.
What?
Okay, so let's say hypothetically, Felix is here, and who's someone spent a lot of time with? Maybe his brother Theo.
No, what? Hey,
Bringing them
Right.
doing
So let's say
hang on.
Theo wants to do this.
Wait, what?
Read that. And Felix.
Why is the
wants to
arrow
do-
pointing? point the arrow.
So that's compromise. Where's halfway along here?
What's the compromise with this?
That
You're
much.
halfway between the two ones,
So-
it's not the Theo one.
Hypothetical.
What is the compromise for
You're
this, Jake?
halfway between
What are
the
they
two
wanting
ones.
to do?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
you, Felix.
That's
so
not
let's-
hard.
Halfway between here and here is. Oh right, okay, here. Sorry, Felix.
That's what I thought.
Let's figure out what's in that gap that we just carried for.
Yeah, what is this? What is the whole situation? That's all for it. No more time.
Lady.
I'm going to write something on the end of the board and at the end of the last time I'll spin it around.
Lovely. I'd be a little bit nervous.
I think Felix would be the most nervous.
Right, I just written the answer to that on the back of the board.
Let's have a think, shall we?
So, that's halfway, and let's, damage to fun, fuck around to find out, just set aside that. Whatever they're doing, don't know what it is, it'll be that. But because they're compromising, it'll only be that. So Felix lost out on half the damage, but he's also lost out on half the fun. But so is his brother.
The lass's wrist.
So who's getting more out of this?
Neither. Get
The
the
one
same.
with the biggest one.
It's a good compromise. What?
You have the biggest number. The one
Must have done it before.
Hellfire.
Hellfire.
So give me that in name form. Let's say hypothetically Theo's getting more out of this because got the
No, you're right. I said wouldn't.
Theo's enjoying this more because Theo's got the big. Well, as we're edging towards the end. That's not what that's doing. As we're hurtling towards the end of the lesson, I'll leave you on this bombshell. Theo's enjoying more because he's got the bigger one. And right about here is gentle tickling. Hang on.
Nope.
That's more.
How could there be more after that?
It's only 3.
Well, just go back around to the start. No, key does start your car.
A license plate.
Doesn't start your car. A car. A key does. A.
The point?
Point is, that's all me. Some random. Right, I don't have a drag race. I don't care, but.